So about a year or so, Microsoft recently bought Call of Duty. That was one of the biggest deals going around when it came down to the Call of Duty community, and just honestly when it came just to business world. That deal was going on for a long time, but also got people very excited for the future of Call of Duty itself when it came down to putting games possibly on Xbox Game Pass, of course, because Microsoft does own Xbox, or Microsoft is Xbox. But once that deal was settled, it became official that we were going to be getting Call of Duty games finally put on Game Pass, and they were provided so we can play the OG Call of Duty safely. So a couple months ago, we finally got the first game released on Xbox Game Pass, and that was Call of Duty World War II. And that game was literally hyped and alive once again for like a week or so, but that was very short-lived until someone put out a tweet basically saying that the game was filled with hackers and they can actually hack inside your PC, basically making World War II unsafe to play when it came to Game Pass. So Call of Duty put out an official tweet basically removing Call of Duty World War II off of Game Pass so they can fix the hacker situation going on with the game, and that took a very long time. It took them a couple of months to actually fix this issue. The Call of Duty updates Twitter put out a tweet saying Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty World War II is now available via the MS store, basically saying the Microsoft store, basically saying that World War II is back playable once again on Game Pass. So you know what we're gonna be doing today? Today we're going to be playing some World War II. Excuse me, today we're back here on some more Call of Duty World War II. As you can see, we are in the headquarters of World War II, one of the most iconic things ever when it came down just to Call of Duty, which is something I definitely hope they can bring back in the future. But it's the headquarters here. It's actually pretty dead right now. Does nobody know this is like available back on PC? This is kind of like concerning. Ooh, I got some mail. Let's see what we got today. Ooh, we got some payroll. Okay, nice. We have an inbox. This is a camo? I was calling card. Also, this is a camo that I got on a game and literally got into and got like a free camo. I was finna say, oh my god. Major Howard here with the weekly rewards. I think like daily challenges too, right? Yeah, daily orders, daily challenges, literally everything. Also, they had supply drops in this game too. Do I have any supply drops? No, I have 0 throughout the entire board. All right, we're here on some World War II. I don't think you can inspect guns in this game, right? But this feels so weird playing this game, bro. I remember literally, I think this right here was the first COD that I've ever played in terms of like making Call of Duty content. You have the iconic grease gun here. I got my first kill. Okay, hold on. You slide in this game? You can't slide in this game. Wow, okay, this is weird. But this is the first Call of Duty that I ever uploaded, just in terms of just making Call of Duty content just in general. And around this time, things was like totally different just in terms of like the content you would just make, or just type of content I made. I was just an advocate like pub stomper at this time too, so I really just focused on like getting as much kills as I possibly could. And one fact, which I don't think many people know, but I never gotten nukes before, just in general. Like my first Call of Duty ever was Black Ops 3. I never got nukes in that game at all. But my first ever like nuke in Call of Duty in general was literally on World War II, and it was literally the V2 rocket, which obviously that is the nuke in this game. That's what it's called. But that was my first ever nuke, was in World War II, which definitely was insane, and definitely something that I personally just wanted to like grind for, because I spent hours trying to go for that nuke on this game. It was hands down one of the hardest things I've ever done in Call of Duty ever. Just trying to go for like your first nuke is one of the hardest things ever, but obviously over time it became easier. Oh my god, I could have had a nice little feed. They're all just in that crate, bro. What are we doing over there? I got a kill with that? Oh my god, no way. I just got a trophy. What the heck? That was so weird. It made the Xbox sound and everything. Camos might even heard like the Xbox format or just sound in general. Got a nice little UAV. Thank you very much. Wait, what? That was what? We got 75 kills already. There's no way that equals, no way this equals 75, right? I got 12 kills that game. That was it. I've been recording for 3 minutes. That was it. What? All right, this is domination, so this one should last a little longer, hopefully, because like that was absolutely just insane how that ended so quick. Like I was saying, World War II has so much history for me personally, but the fact that they actually added it to Game Pass as the first COD to come to Game Pass, and this is what happens, is actually insane. Because you know, when people talk about Call of Duty coming to Game Pass, people always thought that it'll be a great thing only because it'll allow us to play older COD and not have to worry about hackers, or just worry about like, you know, lobbies just being absolutely insane, or the possibility of us actually getting lobbies in general on older Call of Duties. When that happened, in terms of like, you know, the hackers being on the first COD that added to Game Pass, it definitely left a bad taste in everybody's mouth for sure. I remember I literally was gonna play it when it first came out. I had it downloaded and everything, but then people started talking about like, you know, the hackers and all that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take the chance and have somebody actually hack into my computer and, you know, do God knows what to my PC. Was that clip of someone hacking into, wait a minute, he just killed me through the wall? What was that? Oh, I got another grenade kill. Oh my god, getting grenade kills is easy in this game. Oh, that, oh my god. It's just crazy how this is the first COD back and it got hackers, which people aren't even really talking about this thing even coming back to Game Pass either. So it definitely is not, I'm not gonna say it's ruined, but it's more so like it kind of already brought the hype down from the whole Game Pass side of things. So now we know people can actually hack into your accounts or possibly hack into your accounts. We really don't know that, but it's just more so how Call of Duty just didn't do a good job in general to help the game. If they did, then this wouldn't have happened from the jump, in my personal opinion. Yo, I don't remember in this game, I remember this game feeling so real. My screen is shaking insanely. Oh my god, bro, your screen shakes insane. The flinch is insane. I can't see. Oh my god, like help me. This game has some insane flinch. I don't remember this part. Yo, Eric, I feel like I'm actually at war. This is wild. Like I wasn't the best at World War II, but also I wasn't the worst either. So, but I don't remember this thing feeling like this. I feel like I'm actually in World War II. What? Am I getting shot through the wall? What was that, bro? Oh, what? That's actually wild. I don't know, man. I just hope whatever they choose to add next, they actually sit down and actually create like an anti-cheat for it. Oh, wait. I got a kill with this? Oh my god, it's halftime. But whenever they actually sat down and chose to talk about the whole, I guess, topic of this, they actually sat down and called it a issue, and literally was just their anti-cheat feeling, or just like the game having no anti-cheat in general. And it was literally hackers. That's more than just an issue. That's actually something that's like problem. They made it seem like it was just like an issue to where like you couldn't like load the game up, or just like there's like a little bug. That's what they made it sound like, but it was way more than that. And I kind of feel like when they said that was just like no accountability taken, in my personal opinion. The game's over, or the games go by so fast. They have to, oh, there's a time limit. It says time limit reach. Oh my goodness. I just loaded into a game and the game literally started and there's only 2 of us in the lobby. It's literally a 1v1 some mystical way. I don't even know how that's even possible. Like, is a game that he has a shotgun? Oh my god. Oh my god. This kid's like real. I guess we're just gonna deal with one. Oh, there we go. People actually connecting. Okay, there we go. This kid's really running around with a shotgun. Yo, he needs help. Is he serious right now? All right, buddy. Yo, the flinch in this game is absolutely just horrible. I don't ever recall it being that bad for it. But like I was saying, Call of Duty sat down and took zero accountability for their actions, what they did with this whole hacker situation with World War II. I'm hoping whatever they choose to add next, they do it right, because this definitely wasn't it. They put out to where they had to remove it from the store so people just don't download it. I was literally back in July, practically September right now, so it was literally over a month they took to get the whole situation together. But at this point right now, as you can see, the game is basically just like, it's dead. It's literally done for. Like the hype that was for it is just completely gone, because they simply just ruined it on their own. And I try to find like other matches in terms of like other like playlists to get a game, but Shipment seems to be the only one I'm actually gonna get a game in. So unfortunately I have to play Shipment basically 24/7. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm over here running for my life. I got a glide bomb too. Oh, thank you. I used to love the PBSH. This was my favorite gun. When this game was like the main COD, this thing was just absolutely insane. Especially whenever you could put that specialist, whatever the heck that thing is called, to like that class, the airborne one. Oh my, it was insane. You put your own suppressor. It was just the best thing ever. But it really is sad to see how like dead this thing really is. I thought it would have been popping once Call of Duty did add it back, but clearly not at all, because I don't think anyone's actually sitting down talking about this thing. Oh my god, this is double kill. Potential. I got 1 kill from that. That has no range. I actually want to check out some of the camos in this game, because I didn't really grind mastery camos back then, so I don't know really have a look in this game. So we have bronze, which I don't think is even on the gun. What the heck? I can't even preview the camos on your gun. That's actually kind of whack. What you have? Copper, you have gold. You also have the diamond camo. You have gold leopard. You have gold cheetah, which I don't even think that was the mastery camos. The mastery camo I'm pretty sure was chrome camo. Can't even really see any of these camos at all whatsoever. It's kind of whack. We go over to special camos. We have a couple of special camos here. I think these are the camos that you got for like grinding prestige master in this game. Like this camo right here was hitting for, it was 4 hitting prestige master. This is the camo that you got when you hit level 200. This is one you got when you hit 400. You got icy. You got the blue one right here when you hit 600. This one when you hit level 800. This was the level 1000 camo. And I'm pretty sure these are the camos that came out with the events throughout the year. I actually remember this Blitzkrieg event for this ruby camo. I do remember that one absolutely the most. But I don't know, man. I think the way this game went off in terms of it being the first one added to Game Pass definitely isn't a good rep at all, because even just now trying to play it, you could barely find a game. So, I mean, you're not going to find like games all the time. It's just a matter of like hype for it is pretty much dead. So like that first week when they first announced this game actually being on Game Pass, it probably was like filled to the brim. You probably could find players literally probably in every single game mode, or just like probably like team deathmatch, definitely in shipment for sure. Like, I highly doubt the games were actually starting when there's only 2 people in the lobby. I highly doubt that was happening at all whatsoever. But I think the next time that they do these whole Game Pass games, they definitely have to do it right, especially in terms of like the hackers and all that. That's definitely like the biggest thing ever, because now it's like the game is back, but the hype for it is basically gone and no one's gonna play it. Granted, you have kids on here playing, and like these kids in my game right now, this kid right here is absolutely trying his hardest. This kid's level 41, he's level 37. They get on here and they play this all day, every day for some odd reason. But the hype for it is basically over and done with, especially since it's been gone for a month. No one's gonna come back and play it in a month. But I personally just wanted to come back and play it, because I didn't get to play it last time, so I wanted to try it again here. And honestly, I don't remember World War II being like this. World War II, this seems to be like the hardest Call of Duty ever, especially compared to COD nowadays. You're so much faster nowadays. Oh my god, I feel so stiff and like I'm lagging. There's another person in my face. What is happening? Oh my god, bro, I totally forgot how broken those shotguns were and annoying they were. Oh my god, like, you're so clunky in this game. It's actually insane. I'm kind of glad Call of Duty is at where Call of Duty is at nowadays. Wait, I remember the vault. Where's it at? Oh my god, I used to love this thing when it first came out. No, grenade, no, I want to use this gun. Please, let me get a kill with it, please. Oh my god, this thing used to be so broken when it first came out. This thing was the greatest gun ever. No, bro, I just want to use the vault, bro. When it first came out, oh my, because of how good it was. I don't mind it too much. Yeah, we lost. It's whatever at this point. I think that's enough World War II for me today. Honestly, they brought the game back, but it basically dead. Literally no one's in the headquarters at all. I don't think there's even anybody in the lobby here on the leaderboard. Yeah, it's just basically quiet. If the game didn't go through what it went through in terms of the hackers before, it would have probably be a lot more alive than what it is now, which is definitely unfortunate to say, but I mean, it is what it is. I just want to come back and play just to see how it is, because they did add it back a couple of days ago, but as you clearly can see, it's basically dead. But if you did enjoy me playing World War II, don't forget to drop a like on today's video, especially if you want to see more throwback Call of Duties. Don't forget to subscribe to if you guys are brand new. See you guys in the next one.